tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. As we'll see Joe Burrow and the Atlanta Falcons taking on Jalen Hurts and the New England Patriots.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the New England Patriots. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. They come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9 games. On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they come in playing reasonably well. Losers the last time out, but winners of 4 of 5 before that. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. Leading him out in his second season from Oklahoma by way of Alabama, it's Jalen Hurts.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
2nd and 2. A handoff running left, Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Nice little juke. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They go play action with Hurts. Hunter Henry brings it in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the completion there, and CD, as we know, trying to defend against an NFL quarterback, that's one thing. Trying to defend against a mobile NFL quarterback, that's quite another. What's the plan here defensively?
Well, the pass rush has to still try and get to him, and especially the guys on the edge, but they're going to go maybe a account slower, right? They want to make sure they don't get too far upfield where he steps up and takes off through a lane. The same is true for those interior guys as well. So you've got to change it up with him. Try and keep him hemmed into the pocket, and occasionally you throw a spy on him. A fast linebacker or one of your extra defensive backs who can dance with him a little bit if he takes off and runs.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Hurts. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Henry, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive 7 plays in length, and it ends with a New England touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led, of course, by their second-year quarterback from LSU, Joe Burrow.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't want too much rumbling. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 19 carries, 114 yards, and a score.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
On first down, it's Harris. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Flushed out right. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Harris. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Here's Burrow. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the year.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
Good, sir.
Taking it right down Broadway. 30, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Waiting on it will be Richie James. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 83 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Throwing is Hurts. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another 1st down. Almost back to the drawing board.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like...
And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Reese James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. He has not been on his A game, but his team has really picked him up. I think he probably now in second quarter he's thinking, all right, time for me to get going.
And he also has to keep in mind that, he has contributed. You're exactly right. Not totally on his A game, but guess what?
He's got the touchdown.
He's got a touchdown pass. Yes, he tempered it with an interception. But he has contributed, and he just can't get down and worry about his own stats. The team's winning. That's cause for celebration, even though there's a ways to go.
And now he'll be looking to contribute a little bit more.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Fournette. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. This is Hill on the draw play. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Able to power through. They find some open field here. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Hurts throw into the hands of McLaurin. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That one is slant to McLaurin. Touchdown, Patriots. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Now they go play action now. Burrow sliding out of the pocket. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Julian Blackman bringing him down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now Burrow. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, it's Harris. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
They will throw on first down with Burrow.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Able to get there and pick it.
And the Patriots are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Connects here with the tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there for the Patriots. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Jeremy Sprinkle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. So at halftime, all right, hang on, we'll jump over halftime. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
They'll get this to the rookie from Florida. That's Kadarius Toney. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Toney.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Burrow on play action. Flush to his right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here? And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Kadarius Toney
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points. Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now back to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
They'll drop to throw. Taken in by Sprinkle. Little pitch and catch. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. A handoff to Fournette, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. New England on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run it again with Fournette. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
102 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Fournette running out of the gun. Oh, nice move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And that's on the rookie first-round pick, Alex Leatherwood.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Play action. It's Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And Burrow going to throw again. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Trying to disrupt Julio Jones there, the intended target. A little too close, got the flag throw.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do.
And now they're in the hurry-up. On 2nd and inches, Burrow. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Jamar Chase, the intended receiver.
That'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Juwan Bentley. And the Pats are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
130 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have